I don't know what your superstitions are, but this is probably not the week to give up on them because everything you do, every single little thing you do, impacts the outcome of the football game on Sunday, starting with tuning into the Mafia Minute. I am Magnum Mills here with Jamie G. We are going to break down the upcoming Week 11 matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Orchard Park, New York to face the Bills. This is a big one. Thank you very much for checking out the show. Mafia Minute is presented by Seize the Gap Fantasy Football. Find us wherever you get your pods and on YouTube or on social media at Seize the Gap FF and on the web at mafiaminute.com. Very simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please remember to hit the thumb. Jamie G, how are you doing? And can it be summed up with the words cautiously optimistic?
It can. I think that's a fair description. I'm doing pretty good, enjoying this week of victory from the Bills, celebrating from last week still. I'm on to the Chiefs here, Mills. I'm cautiously optimistic. We got them at home. I cannot wait to see what this crowd is going to be like. I think it's going to be an electric atmosphere. I think the Bills quietly believe they can win this game, and I think they can. And so it's going to take our best effort. It's going to have to be our best game of the season, but that's what we're playing for, man. Let's go. Go Bills.
Let's go and let's just get right into it. We really don't have much news that's not related to the game, so let's make with the game preview. Ring the bell. We're doing the tail of the tape. This is week 11 Sunday football, Sunday, November 17th, 2024. The very rare 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time kickoff in Orchard Park. Catch the game on CBS. The Kansas City Chiefs are 9-0, while the Bills are 8-2. Currently, according to the Draftkings Sportsbook, the Chiefs are 2-point road dogs, plus 110 on the money line, while the Bills are 2-point home favorites, minus 130 on the money line. Game total is 45.5 points. Looking like a nice evening, but a little bit on the cool side. Temps in the low 50s to the high 40s, somewhere in that range. Minimal winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Might pick up a little bit as the game moves on, but looks like we're going to stay dry. No precipitation during the game. And we need to look at the injury report quickly on the Kansas City side of the ball. Running back Isaiah Pacheco and defensive end Charles Amen, who have already been ruled out for the Chiefs. They do have left tackle Wanya Morris listed as questionable, along with wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, although both are expected to play. On the Bills side of the ball, wide receiver Keon Coleman is out, while his fellow wide receiver Amari Cooper is listed as questionable, as are right tackle Spencer Brown, tight end Dalton Kincaid, and fullback Reggie Gilliam. Wild card here is linebacker Matt Milano, has been designated to return from IR, not expecting him to play, but at least they're putting it in the mind of the Chiefs. Jamie G, any thoughts on the injury report here? Any hope that Cooper plays? You think he's probably out here?
I'm hoping that he's playing. Honestly, I think they're probably going to let him rest. We got the bye next week. It gives him an extra week. I think he's probably not playing, but I would love it if he played. We certainly could use him.
And you could probably just copy paste that for Dalton Kincaid, right? Probably the same. Love him to play, but with the bye pending, you have Dawson Knox. Probably makes sense to hold him out. Does sound like Spencer Brown's working real hard to get back. He said he is optimistic, so hopefully he's not just blowing sunshine up or whatnot here, and that's his real analysis. And now we need Jamie G's real analysis. We need Jamie G's keys. You know my keys. These are the Buffalo Bills' keys to victory for Week 11. Tell us, what do they have to do to secure this massive, massive win?
It is a big one, Mills, and there's a couple of things we got to do. Number one, don't get Kelce. We have to slow down Travis Kelce. He has had some big games against us. We can't let it happen again. That's got to be the number one thing here is limit Kelce's big play and don't let him win this game for the Chiefs. Number two, we can't let Kareem Hunt get going. Look, he's been very good at moving the chains. He's been running the football hard. He's shown an uptick in the passing game. Our D is going to absolutely have to do everything they can to shut him down and make sure that he's not the chain mover that he has been since they signed him a couple of weeks ago, a month or so ago. Number three, don't let Kansas City offense get in rhythm. Force at least one turnover. The Bills have been outstanding at forcing turnovers. 10 straight games. They're going to have to do it again. This is a struggling offense. Their offense has not been this powerhouse juggernaut that everyone thought it was going to be. It's not the time to let them kind of find themselves and have the big game. Our defense needs to do a good job of bump and run, getting guys off the spots and getting after Patrick Mahomes, period. And don't let him beat you with his feet either. So we need to spy on him, and they've got to continue to make this offense look like a struggling offense. Last but certainly not least, Mills, we have to convert in the red zone. We need to score touchdowns, not field goals. That's the key to beating the Chiefs team. And I'm no mathematician, but last time I looked, 7 is greater than 3. Well, that's what she said.
That is what she said. And, we want to get you on the record here with some predictions. And I know how you like to do it. You're always coming in hot, but let's just step it up. Let's do it at levels here. Just like we like our buffalo wings, we like levels to our predictions. First, you have a little bit mild, not too bad, a little something, something. Then you have a medium. All right, no, you're cooking. And then you got the hot boy, the hot one. And you will remember that for the next couple of hours after you taste that bad boy. Jamie G, you're coming in hot. Give us some predictions for week 11.
Yeah, man. This first one, it's mild, but it's a typical Buffalo mild. It's still got a little kick to it, baby. There's flavor in there. That's all. And this one's for you, Bills Mafia. I am going to predict that the Bills Mafia will force either a delay of game or a false start. They're going to have an impact in this game, in Highmark, in Orchard Park, in the Ralph, baby. All of it. Yeah, you're going to do the thing. Do it and do it well. Can't wait to see it. Mills, the medium here, all right? Typical Buffalo style medium. It's going to have some kick, all right? I'm coming in hot with this one. The Bills will score 27 plus points. That's right. This is an outstanding defense Kansas City Chiefs have. Outstanding. The Bills are going to put up 27 plus points. Don't ask me how. I just know they're going to do it. And last but not least, my hot is going to remain this way, and it's spicy for as long as it can. I hope it's every single week, because I am going to say the Buffalo Bills defense will force at least one turnover for the 11th consecutive game. Let's get it. Go Bills.
And usually, this is the point where I would ask Jamie G to break out his dream board and manifest some Mafia magic, but I don't trust him to be unbiased this week, so I'm going to break out my dream board, try to make it happen for you. And I think there's one really obvious way that this could go just incredibly easy for the Bills. You'd never even be worried, and that's if somebody just ships a couple of cases to Fight Milk to the Kansas City Chiefs hotel. The players spend all Saturday hitting the Fight Milk. Come Sunday, they're just going to be evacuating their bodily fluids out of every orifice. I mean, they might be able to try to play it, but let's be honest, it's going to be ugly. It's literally going to be a stinky game. But I think the more fun scenario is, how about your man Gronk does you a solid for once? He's hanging around because he was just inducted to the Greater Buffalo Hall of Fame. Let's say he's just hanging out pregame. What does he do? He meets this nice blonde. He doesn't know it's Taylor Swift. This is Gronk. He has no idea. All of a sudden, swoops are off his feet, takes off pregame. All of a sudden, Kelsey's looking up. She's gone. Taylor Swift's gone. He's just destroyed. He's not playing. That kills Mahomes. The whole thing's over. Chiefs are very sad. They lose, and we don't ever have to hear about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift ever again, because Gronk's going to dump her after about 48 hours. Maybe a Vegas annulment thing. Not sure. I woke up before the end of the dream, but that's how it's working out. And then everybody would win. The Bills win, and we don't have to hear about the thing anymore. I think that's real magic.
That is real magic. Nothing wrong with that.
Also, be very careful when you consume Fight Milk. Anything else about the matchup on a more serious note you'd like to mention before we move on?
I think it's a good matchup, man. It's going to be two good teams going after each other. I really want to see the Bills defensive line compete against the Chiefs offensive line. Their offensive interior is, I think, the best in the league with the two guards and the tackle, but I think they're two guards in the center, but I think they're weak at tackle. And I want to see some goddamn false starts called on the right tackle for constantly dropping early. But I'm looking for you, Gregory. So I'm looking for Ed Oliver. Have a game, baby. Let's get in there, and let's get some pressure on Mahomes, man. I think it's going to come down to, like it always does, up front, and let's see what happens. But we're certainly glad it's at home. I cannot wait to watch this one, Bills Mafia. I will be there with you, yelling, screaming, going crazy. Let's get this win, baby. Go Bills.
Go Bills. And you love the blue and red, even if they're blended with the Zubaz. The Chiefs are red too, so we can't mess with that, but we do like messing with the green, and we do that with our Bills bets. We've each got one wager from the Draftkings Sportsbook on the game for this week, and then we have one three-leg single game parlay, our Bills tripod. I'm going to go first here, and I know you don't love it, Jamie G, but this is what the man does. We're trying to win money. I'm going to take Travis Kelce to have 70 plus receiving yards. That's plus 100, so $100 to bring back 200. He's had over 12 targets each of the last three games. It makes a lot of sense. I'd rather take this than the over 67 and a half at minus 115. The extra 2.5 yards, you get a little bit of juice. So you hate it, but he's been doing business against the Bills. I'm not saying he scores, just that he racks up some yardage. How about you, Jamie G? What's your Bills bet for week 11?
Yeah, I'm going with let James cook, baby. We're going to have James Cook getting over 56 and a half rushing yards. To me, this is low. I think he gets over 60, well over 60 in this game. It's minus 115, 100 cricket coins to win, 186 and 95 cent. Let's get it.
Let's get it and let's stand it up real sturdy like with our tripod. Again, this is a three-leg single game parlay. Leg number one, we keep talking about him. He's got to step up this week, probably do the injury. How about Dawson Knox? Anytime touchdown scorer, plus 260. He's finding his way into the end zone, and he's got to catch the pass to do that. So let's say Josh Allen's going to have 2+ passing touchdowns. That's plus 100 on its own. And then you know what, Patrick Mahomes, they're going to get that pressure on you. It's going to lead to a mistake. The Bills are getting that turnover. Patrick Mahomes over 0.5 interceptions. That's minus 130. So you put those three together. Dawson Knox anytime TD, Josh Allen 2+ passing touchdowns, Patrick Mahomes over 0.5 interceptions. You get odds of plus 750. So if you're putting 100 Bills bucks on that bad boy, you're bringing back 850. Not enough to pay for the down payment on the seat license for the new stadium, but at least it's a place to start. Now we have to get into our draft Joshes. These are our picks for the Bills Showdown contest over on DraftKings, but Josh Allen is the one true king around here, so we call him our draft Joshes. If you want more coverage of this, check out our channel wherever you're getting this podcast or on YouTube for our episode of Down with the King, where we cover this showdown more in depth. But here's kind of an overview of what we're thinking. At your captain spot, obviously, our favorite play is Josh Allen at $17,100. If you're playing in a tournament, it's not the most comfortable thing for Bills fans, but you can put Travis Kelce out there at $14,100. Not going to have a ton of ownership at that captain spot there. If you're looking to save some money, if you're willing to spend up a little bit more, we like Mac Hollins at $4,800. If you need to save a couple more bucks than that, you can drop down to Dawson Knox at $3,000, 3K flat. On the other side of the ball, our favorite play is Travis Kelce at 9,400 in your flex. But if you needed a Chiefs value play, you could drop down to Mecole Hardman. The wide receiver is only $1,400 in your flex. And finally, if you're looking for a pair, a stack, a trio, a little something here, we definitely like playing Josh with Khalil Shakir. And then you either add Dawson Knox or Mac Hollins, run it back on the other side with Travis Kelce or maybe even Kareem Hunt. And if you're a tournament, you could maybe consider playing Allen with James Cook and then put Kareem Hunt and Travis Kelce on the other side, fill in from there. So that's what we're working with. Good luck to you on all of your contests this week on DraftKings and everywhere else you play DFS. That leaves one final order of business. We need Jamie G's final score prediction. What do you have for us this week? I'm pretty sure you're going to pick the Bills to win, but by how much?
Mills, listen, man, this is a big one. All right. Week 11 at home. We circled it on the calendar when we saw the schedule released. This is our time to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. They've been begging to lose. Let's give it to them, baby. I got the Bills 28, Chiefs 24, victory at home. Let's go, Buffalo.
Some of that raw victory, right from Bolivia, straight from there. We will be back to review the results of the game in a few days. Hopefully that will be very, very merry and very happy. Anything else you want to mention before we bounce?
It's a big game, but just remember, it doesn't make or break what we're doing for the rest of the season. Let's go out there and let's prove we can beat, the best. Let's prove we deserve to be in the conversation for the best team in the league. Let's put our best foot forward. It's just one game though. We're still got a good season ahead of us, playoffs ahead of us, but let's do everything we can to get this win, baby, and beat the Chiefs. You never know. Could be home field advantage for the Bills. could come down to this game. So let's do what we got to do. I know Bills Mafia will show up. It's going to be an outstanding time. Tons of stuff going on in the tailgate. You guys are going to be primed up, ready to go for game time. I can't wait to see it. Go Bills, baby. Love you guys.
They're going to remember why they don't schedule those 4 p.m. kickoffs in Buffalo. You give them plenty of time to get primed up, and that's how we do it here on the Mafia Minute. Thanks again for checking us out. We are presented by CSGAP Fantasy Football. Find us wherever you get your pods and on YouTube. We're on social media at CSGAPFF, on the internet at MafiaMinute.com. Super simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, make sure you hit the thumb. I'm Magnum Mills. He's Jamie G, and he's going to tell you that the Bills are awesome.
They're the best. We love you, Bills. We love you, Bills Mafia. Thanks for sticking with us. Let's get this win. Go Bills. We'll see you on the flip side.